It's directed at Cassie, who currently cowers behind me, her arms wrapped around me like I'm a shield that she can use to protect herself. It wasn't always like this. Him getting angry at something that one of us has done, me trying to protect us both from his anger. I knew that he had a problem when we got married, but I was young and in love. Looking back at wedding pictures now, I honestly can't believe that I'm the same person. We were so happy, so in love. Then Cassie was born, and it was like everything really clicked into place. But then it all fell apart. I want to go back in time and shake myself by the shoulders, screaming into my face that I can do better. Of course, I don't think that I'd believe it back then. I sure didn't believe it when my friends told me that I'd lost my mind. No, I was in love, and Nathan was as good as it got. That's what he told, and that's what I always believed. But there's this whole big world out there filled with people who don't scream at your daughter when she doesn't speak, and I'm just now beginning to figure out that maybe I made a mistake so many years ago. Of course, if I hadn't made that mistake and walked down the aisle to meet him, I wouldn't have Cassie. Marrying Nathan was a mistake, but having Cassie has been the best thing that I've ever done. She's 7 now, and the only thing that really gets me up in the morning. Not because we have so much fun playing and talking together, but because I'm afraid of what will happen to her if I leave her alone with Nathan for too long. He doesn't know how to talk to her. I don't know that he'd even get her breakfast before going to work. She trembles behind me, pressing her face into my back so that she doesn't have to risk looking around me and seeing her father. I haven't read her the story of Medusa, but that's how she treats her father. If she doesn't look at him, then he can't hurt her. If she does look at him, then she'll be turned to stone. She's doing the best that she can, I tell him, lifting my chin a little bit to meet his glare. I never found it easy to stand up for myself when we were first married and I was pregnant, but now that I have someone else to be strong for, it's easier than I ever thought possible. If I could just go back in time and tell myself that. Then what? I'd still marry him, if only so that I could have Cassie. And I believe that he'll come around. He wanted Cassie, wanted to be a dad, and there's no reason to think that we can't all work through this. Nathan scoffs and rolls his eyes, slamming his hand down hard on the counter between us. Cassie shakes and shivers closer to me, but I know better than to reach around to comfort her. No, it's best for me to keep my eyes on Nathan and make sure that my body is firmly between the two of us. He hasn't hurt her yet, but she's scared. Nathan leans over the counter like he needs to get a better look at me. He's in the kitchen, my daughter and I in the dining room, separated only by the eat-in bar that the realtor had called a dream. Just imagine, he'd said, running his hand along the counter, what it will be like to eat here as a family every morning. You'll love all the time you three get to spend together, and it will be your favorite place in your house. Yeah, right. Nathan's favorite place is the garage, where he set up a mini fridge so that he'll always have something to drink when Cassie and I are driving him nuts. Cassie loves to hide in her closet with the door shut, and I wander around from room to room like a ping-pong ball, never really settling. Now my husband's hand is clapped down hard on the counter like he's holding it in place. He stares at me, his eyes wide, like that's going to help him make his point. I need to defer to him to keep him happy. I'll get a new therapist, I tell Nathan, reaching back and lightly stroking Cassie's arm. She doesn't respond to me, but I'm sure that she feels my touch. It's almost impossible to get her to respond when Nathan's acting like this. I'll call someone in the morning and see if I can find her a professional with more experience, okay? Don't worry, Nathan, I'll take care of it. It's because you're going to take care of it that I do worry, he snaps. Then his face softens. I'm sorry, Vanessa. That was uncalled for. I'm just stressed. He steps back from the counter and runs his hand through his hair, pushing it back from his face. It was that thick, dark hair.